But what I see is try not to get overly isolated in a particular case, but look at these types of circumstances in a broader sense. And by that I mean today, this is an economic fact that every company can take home and every boardroom ought to give some very genuine consideration. That is this: upwards of 75+% of the value, the sources of revenue, and wealth creation in most companies today lie directly in their intellectual property, their intangible assets, and those proprietary competitive advantages. So leaving a message with companies, I would encourage them to really give some long, hard thought to that economic fact. And that's where they need to begin to think about what assets do we need to protect, what assets do we derive value from, what assets assist us and guide us in creating wealth for our company and that for our shareholders, and focus our attention on safeguarding those assets. There's several other components to come into play that I certainly advise companies on doing, and that is, one, take a step back and look at those technologies or the information assets that you're developing. Are there any dual use capabilities or potentialities of any of those assets? By dual use I mean not only commercial use, but some type of a defense mode that those technologies or information assets could be evolved. We need to look at information, and I oftentimes portray it in the context of a large pie. We do not have to have the physical presence of a bad guy, so to speak, on site at our company to be able to access and compromise our information assets. Rather, we need to look at the large pie of information assets that we're trying to safeguard, and how others, be it competitors, adversaries, can pull apart pieces of that pie and develop really strong competitive advantages literally overnight in another part of the world in terms of perhaps misappropriation, infringement, theft, compromise, etc., and product piracy.